Hello and a very warm welcome. In today's video I want to talk George Russell and Toto Wolff. Get that contract on the table and get George Russell signed. He's done everything to warrant that contract. He deserves a new contract, but it's still up in the air. Kimi Antonelli brought in Mercedes Junior, George Russell Mercedes Junior. They've got two junior drivers. Antonelli is going to be staying for the future. Is Toto going to get Max? That's the only reason George Russell cannot be signed up. George Russell has come out and says Max to Mercedes is understandable. Speculation. You want the best driver. Every team on the grid would want Max. I always said Max would end up at Aston Martin with Adrian Newey. That one looks dead in the water. But yeah, George Russell has been super consistent this season. He's won a race. He's been absolutely brilliant. Credit where it's due. He's come to Mercedes at the worst time possible after their dominance. He's beat Lewis Hamilton 2 seasons out of 3. Leading the team, winning the race. He's been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. George Russell does not have a Mercedes contract for 26. What's going to happen? Is Max going to sign for Mercedes, or are Mercedes going to keep their two juniors? Toto has made it clear there's no rush to sign the deal, but yeah, you want to know. We've heard contrasting rumours through the week that Russell is now linked with Aston Martin. That would pave the way for Max to go to Mercedes and Russell to Aston Martin. But yeah, there's a lot of rumours, a lot of speculation. Also, Max has got it in his contract. If he's outside the top 4, then he can escape from the Milton Keynes frauds. George Russell say he has no hard feelings about the speculation linking Max to Mercedes. He said basically every team would want Max at the helm. But yeah, George Russell, he deserves a new contract. On the back of his performances this season, he deserves a new contract. He's done wonders at Mercedes. He's never had a competitive car, really. He joined in their worst period after the dominance, like I say. And yeah, credit where it's due. He's done a good job. Just trying to get some drivers out of contract. Obviously, Russell, quite a few. But yeah, like I say numerous times, why would teams be interested in Max? If every driver had no contracts for next year, Max would be number 1 for every single team. But ultimately, there are 2 seats for every race team. I knew if I continued to perform as I'm doing in my position, I won't be under pressure or threat. I feel in a good place. Russell confirms he's not talking to any other teams, but it did come out this week about his links to Aston Martin. That would not be at all a bad team to go to for George. But yeah, I want to see him stay at Mercedes. I mean, he learnt his trade at Williams. He's a Mercedes junior. He got the promotion. Kimi Antonelli has got the promotion. Another two Mercedes juniors there. It's just nice, isn't it? I'm not talking with anybody else, and any teams have shown interest. Russell has said he's quite hated in the F1 community, George Russell, especially his incidents with Max. I've been quite open to say my intentions are to stay with Mercedes. That's always been clear. I'm loyal to Mercedes. They gave me the chance to get into Formula 1. We're in no rush to do so. No contract negotiations. We want to win together, especially Kimi and I, being teammates now. We're getting a result like Canada, both junior drivers from Mercedes standing on the podium. Why would you want to change something that's working? He makes a very good point. Pole position, race win. It was dominance at Canada and Antonelli standing on the podium. Lewis leads Mercedes and Mercedes win, and Ferrari have yet to win. So yeah. Wolff, Russell contract all on plan. I really hope, yeah, they get it done. Toto, stop fucking about. Get the deal done. Are we going to wait till the summer break and then it's going to be announced? Russell deserves a contract on the back of his performances. He's been excellent. He's been consistent. And he deserves to stay at Mercedes. Yeah. The only reason George won't stay is if they sign Max. And then it'll be Antonelli and Max. You got to say fair dues. Obviously, if Max is available, go and get him. He's the hottest driver out there at the minute. Some would say the best driver. So then Russell would have to find another team. And Aston Martin has been linked. Comment down below your thoughts. I did a poll today, actually, about Max. Will he stay at Red Bull? Let's have a quick look at the results of that. Yeah, I been a very busy today doing decorating, trying to move house, but obviously we've got to take all the wallpaper off and things. Me and the missus have only just got back, 9 o'clock at night, so yeah. Yeah. So, will Supermax leave Red Bull for Mercedes? 62% say no, 38% say yes. Comment down below your thoughts, would love to know. Adios. Adios.